Happy Friday, everybody. Ai is leaving today. Ai, the nurse, the lady that's been living here for the first month of Eva. Are you gonna miss her?
Oh yeah. Should we?
Yeah. 谢谢你帮我。
好，不用谢。
Okay, bye-bye. Well, that chapter has ended. That really makes it feel like the first month of Eva is coming to a close. Between you and me, we weren't really happy with her. First of all, her voice was grating. It was very high-pitched. Flora, who's our housekeeper, her voice is very soft. It's Filipino, you know. But her voice is kind of like, hey, we should let the baby sleep. Shh. Could have been better. It would have been nicer to have somebody a little bit different. That chapter is written and posted. Opposite of a smile. Xiao Hai, Xiao Hai, 快快向谁笑？别烤个鸭蛋抱回家，别烤个鸭蛋抱回家。Quick review. How was the lady here? 1 to 10. 10 is best, 1 is the worst.
I gave 5 to the end, but the first 2 weeks she's 2.
Anything else you want to say about her? Just let people know like what we went through with her, like a review.
Actually, I paid her 12,800 for 26 days, and her main job is take a bath every day and change some diapers, nothing else.
Well, either way, she's gone, and now we're on our own.
We're on our own
with
She's
this
good.
little thing.
That's my baby.
All right, enough with the baby fun. Time for me to go to the office and wash Oscar. With this whole driving across 7 bridges and not crossing one in the same way, and I don't know. Annie says I should take Oscar to the cleaners. Some traditions in general are weird, you know, right? I don't want to always rag on Chinese stuff, like Chinese is atypical, but you know, there's weird traditions everywhere. For example, driving across 7 bridges without crossing back across on the 1-month anniversary of your child's birth. Does it sound as weird as when I say it? Because it sounds weird. I'm just glad Annie decided not to go along with the 30 days of not washing, not showering, not leaving the bedroom or her bed tradition that often new Chinese mothers will enact for the first month. Because that would have drove me insane. Woo, the car's hot. The car is warm. Holy moly, look at that camera. Ooh, that's better. Yeah. Warm in this car. So basically Annie is just traditional enough to satisfy her family, but not so much to drive me completely insane. I can drive over 7 bridges. That doesn't bother me very much. All right, so step 1, let's get the car washed. I gotta drive a long way. You ready for this ride? Here we go. I told you it was gonna be a long way. Xiao Xiao. Xiao Xiao. Bye-bye. You okay? Yeah. Oh, Jenny's not here? Jenny's not here. That means I can sit at my desk. I'm allowed at my own desk. I'm not super happy with how she's doing. I'm getting a lot of black algae at the bottom. I don't know. My levels are great. I just did a test on it. Other than nitrates being a little high, the rest was amazing. Just for you guys that don't know, in a fish tank you got a lot of things you got to control. Breakdown of fish poop and waste in there is always creating problems because in the ocean there's tides that are constantly moving huge amounts of water in and out over the corals and then pulling waste out to sea. But in a fish tank it's all contained, so the fish waste stays there. And you'd have filtration and water changes and all this stuff to try to remove it. But you always are watching out to keep everything at zero. Ammonia at zero, nitrates at zero, nitrites at zero. You want to keep all that at zero. And right now I've got about 10 parts per million of nitrates, which is a little high, but still frustrating to get down. Don't know if any of you noticed, but the map on the Jayoe website wasn't working. So I had my programmers look at it, and it is back up and running well. Very excited about my map. If you look at it, it's on Jayoe.com. You can see where I've been, all the spots with colors, all the black spots are where I want to go. And then every single point has a story to it. Spent a lot of time on that map. My intern Ola has been off for a week, and he comes back and look at this guy. I barely recognize him. Relaxed, chill, and smooth. A little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. That's it with the day at the office. Hey, you know, a few of you guys asked me for tips on vlogging and how I make my videos. I'm more than happy to tell you. You know, I'm learning this every day, you know. Just like my fish tank series, I've done fish reefing for a lot longer than I've done videos, so I'm a little bit more confident in talking about that and saying, hey, you know, this is what I've done for the last 15 years, so maybe it can work for you. I don't have all the answers. The way I do it may not be the way that you do it, but I will show you how I make my videos, and maybe I'll do the series from the beginning, like how I picture each shot, how I make the shot, and how I edit it at the end of the day. If you guys think that would be cool, then I'll do that. Anyways, I'm finished at the office, and I'm gonna head back home. Of course, gotta go to Starbucks first. So Jen's vlog is pretty much finished. I think she did a pretty good job. I'm not gonna upload hers until I have all three of them finished. And then I'll upload them all, and then you guys can take a look. Let us know what you think. Be gentle. It's their first time doing any sort of video stuff. But I think Jen did a pretty good job. Chronicled her day as she got her laptop fixed after a train ride to Shanghai and returning after. I want to practice carrying my drone around casually. I know Casey Neistat does it. He's almost always throwing that drone up and capturing interesting shots. I'd like to be able to do that as well. I guess I could tell you one vlogging secret. It's not really a secret, it's just a piece of advice. Confidence, confidence, confidence. I think most people are overly paranoid at what other people will think. When I was young, elementary school, middle school, I was at a very awkward moment. And I didn't get along with any kids my age. I only got along with the teachers, to be honest. My elementary school that I went to actually sent me to the counselor because they thought I had some sort of mental problem. And I would sit and I would play chess with the counselor, and the counselor ended up telling my mom, he's like, he's fine, he just gets along with people older than him than people his own age. I was unpopular. I would sit alone in the schoolyard. I remember I would just play with grass, blades of grass in the far corner of the baseball field in our elementary school. And I thought there was something wrong with me. And a long time went by. I was like, why can't I get along with people? I couldn't understand what this whole popularity thing was. I didn't like to play football. I didn't want to do all those sports that everybody thought you had to do because that's what was necessary to be cool. So then I went to middle school. I had a locker partner named Joe Crudo. This guy changed my life. We became sort of locker friends. He would see me always worried about where I was, what I was doing, how I was perceived, what people thought. It was consuming me. Until one day, he came up to me and he said, hey Matt, hey, you want to come over and play Dungeons and Dragons with me? Dungeons and Dragons is like a role-playing game. You roll dice, you create fictitious characters in a fictitious world. On the surface level, the worst thing that you might want to do if you want to stay popular. And I said that to him. I said, Joe, I'd like to do that, but I think people would pick on me more. I'm already not popular. If I do this, it's gonna be over. And he said to me, and it seems so simple, but it was very impactful at the time. He said, who cares what people think? Why do you care what anybody thinks? I don't care what anybody thinks. And Joe wasn't the most popular kid in school, but he was far from the most unpopular kid in school. He had confidence in himself. And that confidence beat anything that came his way. He didn't care. He was himself, and in being himself, he was the best himself he could be. And he wasn't anybody else. Joe Crudo wasn't anybody you could really say, oh, he's being that type of a person, he's being that type of a person. He was a mixture of everything. And so I went to his house. I played Dungeons and Dragons. I did the thing that I thought might chastise me in the future. And I realized after being friends with him that it didn't matter what you did. It only mattered who you are. And as long as you are who you are, and you're confident at being who you are, you can perform in front of a camera. You can win the friends you want to win and keep away the friends that you might not want. Joe Crudo, among many other influential people in my life, is the reason I am who I am today. He taught me, you just got to be the best you that you can be, and screw the rest. 谢谢。So I'm in Annie's sister's room. So what did you want to tell me?
We need to pick one gold.
One gold. Why?
For her. Tomorrow we're gonna go out. In China, they said if you wear gold things, so bad stuff cannot attach you.
Look at the, like a little froggy. You know, good. So who gave us these?
Friends, family.
Girl's got some bling. Just put it on like Indian style.
그거 많이 짜.
Your sister. I've never seen her laugh so much.
Eva 的小手 very
I bless this child. He's going to grow up big and strong. This is the golden child. Looks better on her than me.
明天要干嘛？
明天他满月了，
啊？
明天他满月。
明天可以初三嘞。
I will end today's video here now. Thank you for watching. Say subscribe, please.
啊
Say please subscribe.
？Please subscribe.
You heard it from Xiao Xiao. She will be the end. Please subscribe every time.
Please subscribe. Please subscribe.
Okay. Do it again. 5 times.
Please subscribe.
Subscribe.
Please.
Do it different places. Go in your bedroom. Say please subscribe. Go in just different places. It's your mission.
Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Yay!
Finished? Okay.
Please subscribe. Please subscribe.
Subscribe.
Subscribe. Subscribe. It's not. It's like tongue twister.